Cancer, how are we doing? Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Hold on for a second. Okay, Cancer, that's better. I wanted to get some of that out of here. All right, Cancer, what's going on with you, hon? Huh? What's going on with you? What is going on with you? Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. My Cancer people, I do love y'all. You guys are the lovers of the zodiac. You're people pleasers, and God love you. We need more people like you. Yeah, baby, what? What is this? I have a King of Pentacles that feels trapped, helpless, and hopeless. And then I have a Queen of Pentacles here with the King of Wands. You guys have a failure of communication. I have a dude that is very concerned and most likely not talking. And you view this son of a bitch as, I don't know if this is you, but there is a female here that is very hardworking. And she feels like the masculine energy is very arrogant and pompous and asshole, if you will. Okay? So I do have a couple here. So let's see what's going on. Cancer. Let's see what you're doing with love. Yeah, you got jumpers, baby. Jumpers. Okay. I see us not talking. No talking. But there's a lot of people thinking very hard and isolating. So there's no talking. And you guys spy on each other. And you spy. And you stalk. And you spy, and you stalk. God bless you. You guys aren't talking. I have a very hermit energy. So when you're not talking to each other, you're snooping on one another. Okay? When we're not talking to each other, hermit energy, then both of you, because there's two sides to every coin, are stalking and snooping. Stalking and snooping. Stalky and Snoopy. And if you do live with each other, you're snooping around this other person's stuff. And the devil is in the details. I know that's right. Okay. What is this? 44. Okay. Oh, here's one that's hidden, and it's the High Priestess. Go ahead with your bad self. That would be hidden, huh? Devil is in the details. Okay. There's two people here that spend a great deal of alone time. And right now, for whatever reason, y'all aren't talking. Both of you are stalking and snooping. So let's get that straight. In the future, I see the devil. Okay? And I see someone very pissed off. They're trying to overcome some type of challenge with, this is the type of person that abuses drugs or alcohol and gets very, very angry. And you don't know why this person is angry, okay? You don't. But they rage against the machine. They rage on the home. Rage. They do. When they get home, they kick the dog and they rage. This person has a problem with something. They're indulging in something. It's gambling. It's everything that you could be addicted to. So it's either alcohol, it's drugs, it's sex, it's gambling. I don't know what it is. If this person just comes back from the casino, you don't know why they're angry. Wherever they just left, they are high. They're high. This person is high as giraffe's ass. Devil. High. Okay? And when they abuse this substance, they grow very angry. Okay? High Priestess, meaning you don't know why this person acts the way they do. You don't. It's a mystery. But they come home with this shit. They take it to their home. And they hang out there with it. And they hang on to this anger. It's a very toxic home situation where we don't talk about what goes on at home. We don't talk about what goes on at home. You two, oh my goodness. There's a lot of toxic stuff going on in the home, hon. And with the high priestess, what goes on in this house stays in this house. You hear me? Do you understand? Okay. Yeah. Kids, oh Lord Jesus, the babies. Ooh. So the babies get put to bed early. Someone here is investigating the truth, and they're being told half-hearted truths. It's not all the way a lie, but it's not all the way the truth. And you're very good at spinning the narrative, where I don't technically have to lie. I'm just not being all the way truthful. This is digging up the past a lot, and I don't know why you keep doing this, but in the recent past, I have someone investigating someone's recent past, and they're doing it over and over and over and over. They keep digging up old shit. They keep digging up. You see that? They keep digging up old shit from someone's past. Why? Why do you keep doing this? Also, if there's kids involved, someone here has schooled the kids on what to say, and you were very crafty when you gave these responses. It's not lying, but it's not being honest either, okay? Someone here, yeah. I may have a kid here that gave a half-hearted yes, but we knew it wasn't really a no. And someone's looking into that half-hearted yes-no answer that a child gave in the recent past, by the way. There's a lot of kids here, honey. I can't downplay the kids. When I have the Six of Cups, it's either past memories or it's children. And a page. Honey, pages are kids. You got it. You're pulling on too much of it. Too heavy, okay? Manipulation. Boy, manipulation. Magician reverses is heavy-handed manipulation. Someone here is very good at half-hearted yeses and half-hearted nos. You give just enough. Someone, if it's not you, I don't know who it is. Honestly, if it's both of you, I don't know, because there's a mirrored energy here. If anyone asks, you don't necessarily have to lie, but we're not going to necessarily tell the truth. If anybody asks you, Page of Swords, if someone asks you, this is what you say, and this is heavy-handed, heavy-handed manipulation. Heavy manipulation. Speaking of kids, I got the neighbor kids outside. They're my babies. The one's like 5 and the other brother is 6. And my God, they're so cute. He rides a big wheeler. So cute. We tried to give him money one time for helping like pull weeds, like $1. He said he got this look on his face, and he put his little hands in his pockets. He's like 5. Put his little hands in his pockets. He said he dropped his head. He said, I didn't do this for money. I thought we were friends. That applies to this reading somewhere. I didn't do this for money. I thought we were friends. Your romantic situation is so heavily manipulated. There's so much manipulation in this thing. There's so many half-hearted truths. There's something toxic what's going around with the kids. What the fuck is going on with these babies? Why is there so much investigation on the kids? This feels like CPS case. I gotta be real honest with you. I have someone heavy-handedly manipulating children. Heavy-handedly. I have a very toxic person in this connection who is violent and mean. And that is a secret we do not talk about within this home. And they're holding a lot of secrets in this home regarding this person that you love so much. Do you care to enlighten me? And I do feel like it's one or both of you that are manipulating the children. If anybody asks, this isn't asking kids to lie. This would just be giving a half truth. They are priming kids on what to say without it being a lie that they have to keep track of. This is bad. What's going on with the violence in this home? What is going on with the violence in this home? What? There is so much drama in this home that it hurts my heart. There is so much trickery, and this is contradiction. This is half-truths, and it's contradiction on how someone perceived it because they're babies. So it's very easy to manipulate a child on what really happened. And, okay, a child witnesses some type of violent act in the home. And this is when a parent would say, no, honey, that's not what you saw. We were just wrestling. We were just, I don't know what you guys were doing. We were role-playing a film. It's not really a lie because they did witness something, but you're giving them, it's heavy-handed abuse. I thought you said that it was never okay for a man to hit a woman. I thought you said it was never okay for this to happen. And it's a contradiction to what you said previously, which is an okay touch and what is not okay touch. And this is touching. What is an okay touch and what isn't one? And someone's contradicting. They are creating a lot of confusion for a child, and they are heavily-handed manipulating this child. They're creating a little sociopath. You are being investigated. Hermit with the Page of Swords. You have an investigator on your ass, Mr. Postman. You do, and I don't know why, but someone has smelled that bullshit a mile away with this devil and anger, and you don't even know how angry this person is, and they are watching the home, and they're prepared to go in there. And I'm just gonna let you know, I don't see one person catching an ass whooping. I see 2 grown adults. FYI. Okay, somebody's buying the kid off with a little bit of something, a little bit of money. And this child has witnessed someone argue over money a lot. If they're not arguing over money, they're arguing over a cell phone, they're arguing over drugs, they're arguing over something small that would fit in your hand. Okay, that's going to be a cell phone, it's going to be money, it's going to be drugs, anything that can fit in your hand, and it's extremely toxic. And that's what these two argue and carry on about. I mean, carry on. And someone throws a lot of low blows about the past. They keep bringing it up, and it creates all this hell and drama. And it seems like the only thing that satisfies this person is a little bit of something. Now, what would that little bit of something be? Someone here is also, I don't know if it's a beer can or it's a drink. There's a lot of cups here. Someone's very, very nasty. They're extremely nasty when they get this one thing in their hand. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a cell phone. I don't know if it's drugs or drink. But someone here has got a real issue. And the law is here. I knew it. Someone here has manipulated the law. They've manipulated it. They've manipulated the law. They have gaslit the law. Heavy, heavy manipulation. This is like a crooked cop. This is a crooked cop. And this is also asking a kid to tell half-truths in court. This is asking a child. This is heavy, heavy, heavy-handed manipulation on a child as to what they saw and what they didn't see. And they've manipulated this child. It was easy to do. In fact, it was like taking candy from a baby. There is a justice thing going on right now in your life where this is most likely judicial. Now, either somebody there is manipulating the police and manipulating a child, but there is a lot of confusion here. There is a lot of different scenarios that are spun here. This is like a kid that just can't keep their story straight because they've been so heavy-handed manipulated. The kid can't even keep their story straight. It's like not being able to keep my lies straight. It's like, okay, in the upright, well, what did you see, baby? Tell me. But in a challenged position, this would be lying. In a challenged position, we've got a bunch of half-truths, much like what we have right here with the Ace of Swords, which is the truth. In the upright, I have truth. In the reverse, I have a lie. I have half-truths here, and I have a baby reciting half-truths. And there's a court case here, and it's confusing because this child has been warned about what will happen in court. So, there is heavy, 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 heavy-handed manipulation about what's going on in court. And it does involve money. This involves money, most likely child support. Most likely a really ugly case or something. Oh, God. I do have a child that is extremely confused. The child's being manipulated. The child doesn't know anymore. The child doesn't know what they saw. They couldn't tell you. They couldn't recite a fact right now if they wanted to. I feel like I got two parents that have heavy-handedly manipulated one kid. And they fucked this kid up so bad that the kid is confused. Seven of Cups, it's confusion. It's having a lot of options, but being warned. So why is the kid being warned about what to say and what not to say? Because there's so many fucking secrets between you two. You two are... there is a pair of lovers here, and you two have so much hidden shit with you. These poor kids. You two, the pair of yous, love each other. Whether or not you love this kid or these kids or not, it's questionable. I see the only love here is between you and the other lover, and you two have one hell of a toxic little situation going on with the devil and the Knight of Swords. Y'all like to get real fucked up, then y'all like to get real nasty with each other. Most likely these kids too, and there's a big old fucking secret on that about what goes on in the home. And what goes on in this house stays in this house. And this is a house that struggles with money. I don't see a lot of it here. I only see a Page of Pentacles, which is extremely low money, to the Four of Pentacles, meaning we have to save every little dollar that we get. And we're poor. We're very poor. We're poor. We're a poor family. And even if I was to take it up one in your behalf, it would be the Five of Pentacles. I could take it up one or back one, baby. You're at the Four. That's the highest that you've ever been in money. And that's just barely bare minimum getting by. I'm talking about these kids ate oodles and noodles all fucking week. And that was surviving. This is survival. If I take it down one to 3 of Pentacles, this is where we got to go to Grandma's house and, you know, hang out there, because hopefully I can learn some cooking from Grandma. If I take it up one, you're at the 5 of Pentacles. It's still having the lights cut off. The lights are cut off. Like, it's cold in that house. Even if the lights aren't cut off, we're not allowed to turn the thermostat up too high, because it's a big fucking problem in this house. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Cancer. Not one of my finest readings I've ever done for you, sweetie. And matter of fact, I'm very sad for you, 5 of Cups. And I do feel that, I feel the stress on someone's shoulders. I do. I see that somebody here just keeps giving a lover a second chance. You're also most likely going to court for a second chance with a kid. But your behavior is being watched heavily, and these people ain't playing no fucking games with you. They're not. They ain't playing no games. They know more than what you think they know. They're coming to the house. These people got money. They are the police. They're investigating this fuckery, this fast living that y'all doing, this one at all cost attitude that you have, that you've been lying about. Telling you what, there's been an awful lot of partying going on there for somebody that don't have no fucking money. 5 of Pentacles, and that's what I told you. You got a lot of healing to do, and there's going to be some time on it. Somebody here's going to do some time. I don't know. This is not going to be healed as easy as what someone thought. Someone here has been manipulating the judicial center. They've been manipulating the judicial system. They've been manipulating some kids. They have. So, I don't know. They just have. I don't know. Let's talk about all the partying and all the money. All of a sudden, we only had 4 of Pentacles, and then after that, I only saw a little bit of money for these kids, heavily manipulated. Then I saw the 4, but all of a sudden, when it comes to partying, we got money for partying. Oh yeah, plenty money for partying. Boy, the party favors are everywhere. Huh? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about all this celebration we do, and boy, we got plenty of money. Lots of party favors at this thing, huh? Yeah. Let's talk about this. This 5 of Swords. All this cussing and profane language that's going on. This win at all cost attitude. I don't give popular readings. I really don't. But there is a heavy-handed issue here. I do mean heavy. It's pretty fucked up. This is somebody that lies. This is a pathological liar. This is a win at all cost attitude. By win at all costs, that's somebody who's willing to do anything to win. That means lie, steal, and cheat. It's a nasty, low-vibing energy that doesn't have a broad vocabulary, nor a broad mindset. Very limited skills, limited vocabulary, limited skill set. Limited resume, doesn't hold a job, they're fucking poor, they barely got shoes on their feet. Look at me talking about somebody using cuss words, and I drop the F-bomb and can't get my views up because I can't get the algorithm up when you drop the F-bomb. But these readings are so awful that it's so hard. Because of this fast lifestyle that somebody's living. Who here is living the fast lifestyle? Very arrogant, confident, overconfident. Somebody here has domination over all the money, and this is an arrogant, cocky SOB. And it creates, you two argue about the money and whatever the hell else that y'all arguing about that costs a lot of money. And this is no wish fulfillment. This is nothing that's been ordained by God. I can tell you that. Matter of fact, it needed to end yesterday. Very poor decisions. 2 of Swords in reverse. Extremely poor decisions. Extremely poor decisions. Not thinking clearly. And here you all are again. My deck is in the upright. Here you are again arguing. This is somebody playing games with you, cussing, nasty, win at all cost attitude, lying. This is somebody who is sleeping with someone else. This is somebody who lives a very fast lifestyle. Two of Cups in the reverse. You two don't get along. You argue like cats and fucking dogs. Give me an amen. Thank you. It's always a big blame game. This is a 57, a 5 to the 7. Anybody that watches me, it's a fail. In the recent past, you failed. Pathetically pathetic. 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 This is the blame game. This is two people who lie. Both of you do it. Both of you lie. You lying. Especially with all that 7 energy and the 5 energy. That's May through July. We got a lot of July-ing, okay? I'm just going to let you know this is a big-ass blame game where one of you's right and one of you's wrong. And there's somebody here that lies. They lie their ass off. And they blame the other one. And they will stoop to, they have no boundaries. They will stoop. This is somebody that put all your business in the street, not bat an eye about it. And they conveniently leave out their part in whatever the part in the play that they had. And they exaggerate stories and make shit up on you. And it's a big blame game between you all. Yeah, something, yeah. What is this? A very fast lifestyle going on in this family where there's money. So this is like somebody that's going to take pictures for the gram or Facebook and present the family. This is called outside appearances. Everything looks awesome on the outside, doesn't it? I can tell you what, on the inside, that ain't what I see at all. I see somebody here living a real fast life. Knight of Wands. It's a very young energy. I have 2 very young people who do have a little bit of money, but you have money one day and you don't have money the next. This is people who rob, steal, and cheat to get it. In the future, prepare yourself, because I see another big ass argument. And I don't think this is anything new for you. I really don't. And what really bothers me is the kids that are involved. Yeah, it's over. It's death card. I knew it. This next argument that's coming up, this is it. I mean, this is the game changer. Because this Knight of Cups in a challenge position, I don't know what one of you all do. One of y'all, it's so obvious about it that it can't be denied, you know? And I just don't know if this is the part where one of you finally says, maybe one of y'all finally gets some money. You know, 7 of Wands is my posting card, online posting, digital posting, right? Maybe some money finally hits that account where we can make a move to finish this cycle out. And it's no hard feelings, meaning, you know what? I'm grown enough to know I'm going to say that I also played a part in this very toxic relationship. Clearly toxic. What I do know is that it's not that I don't love this person. I do. I still have love for this person. But I don't love this person in the way that I should. Meaning, like, it's no hard feelings. I don't hate you, but this is not a romantic relationship anymore. It's way too toxic, therefore it needs to change. Meaning, we need to end this. Like, even if you guys do plan on coming together in the future, right now, no. In the future, I do see that there's one big-ass fight that's coming, and it ends everything. Knight of Cups, this is somebody who's, you're going to see that this person, I don't know what your epiphany is, why you, all of a sudden, you see that this person doesn't love you. It very well could be, and this has happened to me before. You may go somewhere, and you're going to see another family, like what that really looks like what a healthy family looks like, and like what a happy one looks like. And it could be enough, like, and these could be older people, like in their 50s, in their 60s, like older than you. I do see that you're quite younger than these people. And then you think about the way that you're being treated, and it's changed you. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? That does happen. You see the way that you guys behave, the cussing each other out and the blame game, and somebody always raising their hand at you. And if you're doing this to him or he's doing this to you, I think both people do it to each other. I think both people cuss each other out. I think both people lie. I think both people blame each other. And I think both of you have domestic abuse problems. Both of you. I think the one thing that this is agree to disagree. I think the one thing that you two could agree on is that this is over. It needs to be over for now. It's not that I hate you. I don't hate you. But this is not the love that I want. I don't want this long term. It's not long term. The past has predicted the future in this case. In my opinion. Not in just my opinion, Spirit's opinion. Spirit's telling me one last big argument, baby. 2 of Cups in reverse. Where it's F you and F you too. And there is one of you walking away and not looking back. One of you looks back, the other one does not. They keep going and it's over. It's over. It's finito. I do see hard feelings. I have someone claiming that you never loved them. Someone puts all the blame on someone else and they don't have a lot of nice things to say about you. Someone is also saying that you're running off with someone else because this person has more money. Maybe. And whoever can, in this case, it's so fucking toxic. I don't care if you're going to be single or you're going to go be with somebody else. In this case, it's so bad that it needs to be over. It does. It does. And if, somebody may also see the grass is greener on the other side. I don't think that's going to fare well for either of you. I don't see it lasting long. I don't. I think that you're going to bring a lot of this baggage into the new situation if you think the grass is greener. And in this case, very well may be. Because how in the hell, you just got out of this relationship. It just ended. In the future, it just ends, right? But yet you're going to claim that you're going to accept this love offer when you're not capable to love. You're nowhere near that. That's like you're literally going to jump. Look, big argument. It's over. I don't want you no more. Here comes this half-hearted love offer. Now, whoever is giving the offer, their intentions are pure. They're highly, highly sexually attracted. They do see a long-term commitment with you. You are nowhere near accepting such offer. Your heart is not capable of giving love. It's just not. You're too tied up in this situation. Matter of fact, all you're going to do is talk about your ex. That's it. That's all you're going to do. You're not capable to give this person, whoever they are, they do look like a gold mine. And I mean, I'm sorry to see you pass this person up. They're very attracted to you. They're very stable and they are a long-term partner, but you aren't, you're not ready. Not ready. If you do not want to be the type of person that you just got out of an unhealthy situation, you are now going to become the person that you never wanted to be in the next relationship because you're dragging all this shit in the next one. You're going to behave. You still have a lot of toxic behaviors, and I know that you want to blame this person. I see both of you blaming each other. It was both of you. It was both of you. You're going to treat this very nice, stable person who has pure intentions for you, and this person is very high vibing. You're going to treat them like dirt. You're going to play them. You're going to play them. You're going to play them. You're not ready for love, not at all. You're going to play this person, and I don't think it's really fair, and I think that you will be creating more karmic debt for yourself. It'll be another relationship that bites the dust, in my opinion. You need time to be alone. This, at first I wanted to say, look, I don't care what you got to do. If you got to get under somebody else to get away from this person. Because it's so toxic and there's kids involved. No. Yeah. You're going to have to take action in this family situation here soon. Yeah. I see you juggling resources right now, most likely juggling money and juggling time. And you seem very busy, you seem very preoccupied. Your mind is racing 100 miles an hour. You are juggling, you're juggling money. Here it is again, 22. You are coming up on a decision here shortly where you're going to be forced to take action in this family situation. It's what I just saw for you. Are you going to protect your family or not? You're going to be forced soon on what action you are going to take. There is a family dispute here where you are going to have to take action on protecting the family. Are you going to or not? And I do see someone very aggressive and hostile with your family. What are you going to do? Because you've been juggling. You've been trying to juggle everything. Pretty soon, you're coming up to the fork in the road where you must act. It's now or never, and you have no choice. Either now is the time you protect your family or you don't. And you let this aggressor just whoop them, belittle them. Someone's going to physically confront your family, and it's going to be up to you on what you do about it. And you've been trying to juggle this person and your family. You've been juggling money, you've been juggling time, you've been juggling resources. And it's sad, it hurts you. You love this person and you don't want to have to make this decision. You're sad. This is a hard decision for you, and that's why you've been juggling them. Did I say pathetic earlier? Yeah. I just want to let you know that this is not in God's plan for you. So if things seem like they're getting harder, where I saw you were at the Four of Pentacles, and I saw you had a Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. I said, man, this ain't good. No matter how I cut it, it ain't good. Here you are getting even less money, Two of Pentacles, where you're just juggling two little pennies in your pocketbook. You want to know why? Because it's Star card reversed. This does not have the blessing of the heavens on it. This is not what God wants for you. Not so, no. The reason you're having a hard time, and it seems like there's so much struggle, and you can't do enough, there's not enough hours in the day, because this is not ordained. The stars are fighting you, literally. The stars are not in alignment for this. No matter what you do, you could try to bend heaven and earth on this, and it's just not going to work. This is no. This is a no. This is you asking God for a yes and getting a no answer. No. And I'm going to keep making it harder on you until you understand the answer's no. No. And you're always going to have these difficulties where it's like, oh my God, what action do I need to take with this family situation? There's always a conflict. There's always something blocking me. Why is this such a struggle? Why am I being met with so much hard feelings and grief? Because this is a no. This is a no. That's why. Duh. Nine of Wands to the Ten of Wands. That's what was on the bottom of your deck. It's just going to get harder from here. Yeah. Challenge position in the home. There's just too much. There's too much hell going on in this home. And I do have somebody that is whooping y'all ass behind. This is domestic abuse. What action are you going to take? Because somebody here is going to abuse more of the family. This is the House of Horrors. I have one abuser. And this is when rubber meets the road. This is when somebody else confronts your family in your home. This very 1 minute your home's okay, we're okay. It's a very Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde energy. Then we're not okay. This is walking around on eggshells around this person in your home, in your family. Never knowing what you're coming home to. What do I need to be prepared for when I get home? Because you've got to dance around on eggshells around this person in your house. Literally, it's a bull in a china shop. You never know if you're going to have a good day or a bad day. It's a challenge every day. Every day. What am I coming home to? How am I going to have to behave when I get there? And I got to tell you, 4 of Cups is grief. I do see you becoming, eventually you're going to get disgusted. I'm disgusted. I'm weary. I'm sad. I'm exhausted. I'm disgusted. And that's when judgment comes into play for you, where I've had enough. Baby, that happens to you in the very near future. I don't know if I've already told you this. Spirit's just going to reiterate. Eventually, this is what I told my daughter. She had a boyfriend, and I seen her getting a heartbreak, and I didn't intervene. I never intervene. I never ever intervene, because I know that no matter what I say will influence her decision. She's going to do what she wants to do, and love is one of them things. She's got to find her way through it. All I can do is give her advice on heartbreaks that I've been through, and I know based on me, like when your heart hurts, it hurts. Only you know when you've had enough. And there's something here that is the straw that breaks the camel's back in this very next argument that you two have. And I'm done. That was it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. It's a done dollar. It's cashed. And that's what I see happening here. And I see it playing out. And I know that this is a difficult time for you. I also see someone here that's potentially thinking about moving on fairly quickly to someone new. And this person does seem stable. They do seem like they have a lot to offer. I would discourage you from that. Not that I don't want to see you happy. I see it not ending well for you. Also, to add something to this, you may see another very healthy relationship, and that's going to add to your sense of, I want that. I want what they have. That's what I want. That person seems very similar to me, and that's what I want. That's the way you should feel. You should want healthy. It seems like God's really presenting you with some things that look very healthy, so that you understand what healthy and happy is. Healthy and happy is not poor. God does not want you to be poor. Let's be clear. 10 of Pentacles with the Sun and someone heavily attracted to you and doting over you, that's what he wants for you. This star reverse is a no, and it's just going to keep getting harder. The money's just going to keep not coming in. It's a no answer, no. You two can't get along. You fight like cats and dogs. There's all this heavy-handed manipulation. And even if you didn't start off as karmic, you two are karmic in this situation. It's not one, it's both of you. And I'm just the reader that's going to tell you that's a hard pill to swallow. But nobody wants to be the karmic in a relationship. And anybody that's a good reader who can't admit that they were a karmic, you were a karmic, yo. You were a nasty person, and you don't have a good reader. Because it takes one to know one, sweet pea. It takes one to know one, and I would be very careful about who you get your advice from. That's all I have for you, Cancer. Take care.